All right, first whales, now dolphins. So we're the Save the Planet fanatics. They're actually causing mass maritime death events along our eastern seaboard. Commercial fishermen and New Jersey Mayor Kirk Larson have some thoughts next, so stay there. More on these strange stories of dead whales washing up on the East Coast, nearly 24 since December alone, and now a New Jersey town just witnessing a different horror, a mass dolphin stranding event.
A group of dolphins just turned and ran straight in for the beach. I'm looking through the binoculars, and I noticed that there were 6 of them that were flailing on the beach, and realized that they weren't going to get back out again, so I called the police.
When my officers arrived, it was determined that they found 8 between 51st and 52nd.
So why did they beach themselves? In their press release, the Stranding Center says they share the public's sorrow for the loss of the animals, and they hope that a necropsy will inform them as to the dolphins' cause of death. Onlookers, however, came with increasing speculations about the sonar surveying for wind farms going on off the beach.
My first take is maybe the wind turbines that they put offshore.
The fact that they won't stop the testing for the windmill farms is really sad to everybody in our, actually not sad, we're mad. We're mad they're not stopping it.
Another person angry that these projects aren't being stopped is Barnegat Light, New Jersey Mayor Kirk Larson. He's been a commercial fisherman since he was 12 years old. Mayor Larson, these wind farms also pose a danger to fishermen, do they not?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Laura, on a cold night here in Barnegat Light. These dolphins is something new to us here. We've been hearing one or two here and there, but I've never heard of 8 of them at a time coming to the beach like that. A couple of years ago here in Barnegat Light, we had two whales here in 1 year. So it's getting to be a problem and very expensive to clean up the beaches also. So it's just a shame that these whales, this just keeps happening and nobody wants to find out the reason why.
Well, where's the federal government on this? I mean, where's the Interior Department? Where's the maritime, experts working within Interior and I guess the Energy Department, because they're pushing these massive wind farms in the Atlantic Ocean and in the Pacific Ocean that are going to take up Lord knows how many miles of space. They're giant. They obviously make that, very loud whirring sound. And we know whales and dolphins operate by their own sonar communication. So the sonar that's thrown off by this testing looks like it very well might be the cause of their mass stranding. It's spooking them, and they're moving, into a beach area instead of out toward the ocean. I mean, what else could it possibly be at this point? Does anyone have any other explanation?
No, and they're supposed to do some mammal testing here on some of this, I've heard, but they haven't done it yet. I think they're waiting. I think they're in a hurry to get these windmills up, really, before the tax credits run out. But It would be nice if they did some studies on these whales. The commercial fishermen are seeing them offshore. They have a video of one out of Point Pleasant the other day of thrashing around in the ocean like he was going to die any minute. And that was offshore. So we're only seeing the edge along the beach there where the mortality is happening. So I know in the commercial fishing industry, we can't even drop a net in the water without some kind of a plan, an EIS. Right. Something to get our, we do get a certain amount of takes on turtles. We've done a great job in the scallop industry, staying away from turtles, and we wish everybody would do the same. It'd be held to the same standard if we could, So
that would be nice. I mean, this is insanity. The Greeniacs and the Save the Whale people. I mean, where are they? They're nowhere to be found. I guess because green energy trumps animal rights. Mayor Larson and fishermen's rights. Mayor Larson, we have to go, but we're going to be following this story. Thank you. Now, Kamala